Very good morning, all of you. So last class we started looping statements, that is while loop, do while and for loop. Three loops are completed. I will give you some more examples on looping statements. Again, first of all, you try to understand the definition of loop. Loop is nothing but it means that execute a block of instructions repeatedly as long as the condition is true. That is called looping. So in C language, there are three types of looping statements are available. First one is while, second one do while, third one for loop. Okay. So see first one for loop contain three parts. That is initialization followed by semicolon, then condition. Test expression means condition followed by semicolon, updation statement, that is increment and decrement, followed by bracket close, compound block started, compound block close. This part is called for body. For body. How to execute for loop? First control goes to initialization. After that, immediately control goes to condition. When the condition is true, control goes to inside for body. After inside for body means after executing the for body, again control goes to updation, increment and decrement. So see this one. See here. This is the execution syntax and execution procedure. See here first initialization. After that condition, initialization followed by semicolon, followed by condition, followed by semicolon. Then immediately increment and decrement. After that, there is no semicolon here, followed by bracket close. Body started, body closed, body contain number of statements. First initialization, after that control goes to condition. When the condition is true, control goes to inside. Arrows clear గా మెన్షన్ చేశాను చూడండి ఇక్కడ. First initialization followed by condition. When this condition is true, control goes to inside. That is body will execute. After executing for body, immediately control goes to increment and decrement. That is fourth one. After increment and decrement, control goes to condition. That is fifth one. After condition, again control goes to statement body. After body, increment and decrement. This is called loop. Here there is a loop in between condition, body and increment and decrement. Okay. So any loop contain three parts. You remember any loop contain three parts: initialization, condition, increment and decrement. In while, do while also initialization, there is a increment and decrement here, condition. For body also contain three, but by using for loop we can reduce coding part, means we can reduce programming number of lines we can decrease. See here, for loop contain three parts in single line. Initialization, condition, increment, decrement, we are written in only one line, that is syntax for loop. When we are working with while and do while, we should write initialization is one line, condition is another line, increment and decrement is one more line. So the advantage of for loop is by using for loop, we can reduce coding part. Coding part means you can reduce number of lines in your program. That's it. Okay. Now I'm going to discuss about nested loops. You know that what is nested. What is if always contain condition or expression. What is nested if contain one more if, that is called nested if. Okay. Next, you know what is nested else, if else contain one more if else, that is called nested if else. Like that, what is nested while, what is nested for, I will explain today. And I will explain few programs by using while, do while and for loop today. Okay. See. So first I will start with nested for. Nested for. So very simple. For loop contain one more for loop. For loop contain one more for loop, that is called nested for loop. Nested for loop. Okay. So what is the syntax for nested for loop? First you write syntax for normal for loop. First for always contain what? First one initialization followed by semicolon, condition followed by semicolon, increment or decrement. This is for loop syntax. Then I will close for loop. This part, entire part is called for body. In for loop, if you want to write one more for loop, for same syntax, initialization followed by semicolon, initialization followed by semicolon, condition followed by semicolon, increment or decrement, bracket close, followed by block started. Which block started? Sub for loop block started, then block close, sub for loop block is close. Okay, so this is the syntax for nested for loop. This is the syntax for nested for loop. So see, this is sub for loop, this one is main for loop, or this is called outside for loop, this is called inside for loop. So what is the execution procedure for nested for loop? So this is the syntax first, then you have to know execution procedure. Very simple. Execution always starts with main for loop, that is outer for loop. First initialization, you know how to execute for loop. Yes, first initialization. After that control goes to condition. When the condition is true, control goes to inside for loop. Yes, inside for loop. Inside for loop contains suppose number of statements. Then again for loop. Again for loop. Here, how to execute this for loop? For loop execution procedure same in anywhere. Adi in local unna byte unna ekkadaina procedure same. So here this is internal for loop, that is first initialization followed by condition. First control goes to initialization, after that control goes to condition. Suppose this condition is true, control goes to inside for loop. This is inside for loop. Okay, inside for loop. So after executing for body, very important, now control goes to inside for loop increment and decrement. Inside for loop increment and decrement here. Okay, after increment and decrement, again control goes to condition, inside for loop condition, inside. Again this condition is true, again control goes to inside for loop body. After that again increment and decrement. Okay, suppose this condition false, this condition inside for loop condition false, then control goes to outside for loop increment and decrement. Outside for loop increment and decrement. Okay, so after increment and decrement, now again control goes to condition. If this condition is true, again control goes to inside, again initialization, freshly initialize the values, mali recent ga initialize avutundi, then control goes to condition, mali again same procedure until first condition, first for loop condition became false. Okay, suppose let us take same syntax, first initialization followed by condition. Assume first time this condition became false. False. automatically control goes to outside. That's all. అసలు లోపలికి వెళ్ళదు. ఇంటర్నల్ ఫర్ లూప్ కూడా చెక్ చేయదు. వెన్ ఫస్ట్ ఫర్ లూప్, that is outer loop condition, become false first time ఇక్కడ false అయితే అసలు లోపలికి వెళ్ళదు. No entry. That is called nested for loop execution procedure and syntax. Okay, so I will take one example. See here, after writing two header files, void main block started, integer, I will take two variables I comma j. Okay, directly I will write for, see here, I equal to 1 followed by semicolon, I less than or equal to suppose 3 followed by semicolon, plus plus I, plus plus I. Next, for j equal to 1, assume j less than or equal to 2, plus plus j. Then block started. I will write here printf slash n, suppose C training. Okay, so I will close two for loops and I will close main function. So how to execute this program and what will be the output for this program? Okay, listen very carefully. This type of programs are very important. Right. So initially execution always starts with, you know that execution always starts with main function. After that control goes to inside. There are two variables I and j. Yes, I value and j value, right? I will take two variables separately, I and j. This is for I initialized as 1. Then I will take one more value, that is j. So this is j value. Yes, what is j value initially? 1. Yes, see here, first for loop I equal to 1. Yes, condition I equal to 1. Next, I less than 3. I less than 3. What is I value? 1. 1 less than or equal to 3. Less than or equal to 3. Yes, condition true. Condition true means now control goes to inside. This one is outer for loop. This one is internal for loop. Okay, so now this condition true, first for loop condition true means control goes to inside. Inside means now j value is initialized as 1. Then 1 less than or equal to 2. Condition true. Yes, 1 less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2. 2 means condition true. Now control goes to inside. Now control goes to inside. Inside what is there? C training. Yes, C training will print first time. See here. So first time output C training. Over. After that, after executing for body, control goes to plus plus j, not plus plus I. ఎందుకంటే ఈ ఫర్ లూప్ ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ కండిషన్ ఫాల్స్ అవుతుందో అప్పుడే పైకి వెళ్తుంది ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఐకి. అంతవరకు ఇక్కడ రిపీట్ అవుతూనే ఉంటుంది. సో ప్లస్ ప్లస్ j value is increment by 1. Now j value will become, that is 2. Okay, initially 1, now 2. So next control goes to where? Condition. What is the condition? J less than or equal to 2. What is j value? 2. 2 less than or equal to 2. Yes, condition again true. True means there is a arrow. Okay, path ela undi. Printf C training again. Okay, so second time C training will print. Second time C training will print. Next, okay, C training. Over. Okay. Next, after that, next control goes to plus I, plus J. J value is increment by 1. Now J value will become, that is 3. J value will become 3. Yes, yes, J value 3. Next, what is the condition? J less than or equal to 2. What is J value? 3. 3 less than or equal to 2. Yes, this condition false. When the internal for loop condition became false, now directly control goes to outer for loop increment and decrement. Outer for loop increment and decrement position. Now I value is increment by 1. That is because of here. Please give me 1 minute time. I have some technical problem. I think it is visible now, right? So here now J value is increment by 1. Sorry, I value is increment by 1. I value 1 means I value now will become, that is 2 plus I. So I value 2. 2 less than or equal to 3. That means control goes to condition. This condition is true. Condition true means again control goes to inside. What is inside? Again J value will become 1. ఇది ఈ డేటా మొత్తం వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, దీంతో సంబంధం లేదు ఇంకా. ఓకే, J value will become 1. Yes, immediately J value as assigned we will as, that is 1. Yes, J value 1. Okay, now J value 1. Next, 1 less than or equal to 2. Yes, condition again true. Same procedure mali repeat. How many times? 2 more times. So what is the output? If you repeat second time, second for loop, again 2 times C training and again C training. Okay, next again this condition will become false. Control goes to plus I value is increment by 1. I value will become, that is 3. 3. Check the condition. 3 less than or equal to 3. Yes, condition true. Again internal for loop will repeat 2 more times because of again J value initialized as 1. This condition is true. 2 times this internal for loop will repeat. So what is the output? Again 2 more times C training and C training. See, 2 more times C training. So after that, you see here, after that this condition will become false. 2 less condition means J value is increment by 1. J value will become 3. 3 less than 2, condition false. After that control goes to condition first for loop plus I. Now I value will become 4. I value will become 4. So 4 means what? 4, that is condition. 4 less than or equal to 3. That condition is false. Yes, first outer condition false means control goes to outside, then end of the main function. That's all. So how many times C training will print? That is rows into columns, 3 into 2. 6 times C training will print. Okay. I will execute the program. See here. So first you write 2 header files. After that, main function as usual. See. So void main. Let us take 2 variables, integer I comma j. Then clear screen. First you take first for loop for I equal to 1, followed by semicolon, I less than or equal to 3, plus plus I. Then second for loop for j equal to 1, j less than or equal to 2, plus plus j. The program how to execute nested for loop. For understanding how to execute nested for loop, I am going to writing this program. Okay, C training. Yes, for loop close, main function close. Save this program. Okay, see here. 2 header files, void main. There are 2 variables I and j. First for loop for rows means I less than 3. Then second for loop j less than or equal to 2. See here. Compile the program. Run the program. Check your output. That's all. Okay. Right. Suppose if you give I value is 7 here. Check your output. How many times? 14 times. That's all. Okay. So this is the execution procedure for internal for loops. Okay. See, I will tell you a few more programs. First simple program I will tell you, then next I will go a little bit hard programs. These programs are very important. See, I want I want output like this. Based on output, you have to write the code. Means initially I will start star, 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 star. How many there? 5. Next. Yes, see. So I want output like this. Only stars. Only stars. So based on this output, you have to understand here how many rows are there, how many columns are there. So how many rows are there? That is first row, second, third, fourth, fifth. 5 rows. How many columns are there? 5 columns. 5 columns. Okay. What we are going to print in every row, every column, we are going to print just star. Okay. So I value starts with what? Which number? 1. Ends with how many rows are there? Yes, 5 rows. Each row contain how many stars? 5 stars. So J value also starts with 1 and ends with 5. Okay, see here. How many rows are there? 5 rows. So I value initially start with 1. Okay. How many columns are there? 5 columns. 5 columns means J value always J value starts with 1 and ends with 5. 5 rows, 5 columns. Okay. So based on that, you write a program. Very simple. See here. This is first basic program. Okay, sir. పెద్ద హార్డ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చెప్తే కష్టం అవుతుంది. మీరు చూడండి ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. So I will modify this program. See, I will starts with 1. Yes. Then 5. J value starts with 1, ends with 5. We are going to print which value? That is star, only star. So I will write star. Okay. So first you see here J value 1. Sorry, initially I value 1. 1 less than 5 condition true. Control goes to inside. Inside there is one more for loop, that is J value 1. Then J value 1 followed by 1 less than or equal to 5. Yes, condition true. True means control goes to inside. First star will print. Yes, first star will print. After that, control goes to where? Plus plus J or plus plus I? Plus plus J only. Plus plus J. Now what is J value? J value is increment by 1. Now J value will become 2. 2. 2 less than 5 condition again true. Again control goes to inside. Again one more star will print. See, observe here. Okay. Next, again control goes to plus plus J. J value is increment by 1. J value now 3. 3 less than 5 condition true. Again control goes to inside. Again one more star will print. Yes, third time. Okay. Next, plus plus J. J value 4. 4 less than or equal to 5 condition true. Again control goes to inside. One more star will print. Follow one minute. Next, plus plus J. J value increment by 1. J value is 5. 5 less than 5 condition true. True means again control goes to inside. Printf again star. We are going to print one more star. One more star means next you see plus plus J. J value is increment by 1. Now J value will become 6. 6 less than 5 condition false. Condition false. False means control now goes to plus plus I. Plus plus I means control goes to next line. Next line అంటే నెక్స్ట్ రోస్ మనం ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి కదా. సో నెక్స్ట్ కూడా మళ్ళీ ఇదే సేమ్ ప్రొసీజర్ రిపీట్ అవుతుంది కదా. ఇంటర్నల్ ఫర్ లూప్ రిపీట్స్ 5 more times నా అగైన్ 5 stars will print. ఎక్కడ ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి? నెక్స్ట్ లైన్ లో ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి. ఫర్ దట్ పర్పస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ /n after closing internal for loop. Here printf /n. Right, /n here. What will be the output? See here, after printing 5 stars, what happened? 6 less than or equal to 5 condition will become false. This condition will become false. False means control goes to end of the for loop. End of the for loop tarvata inkem unnaya? Yes, one more statement is there. What is that? Printf /n. /n means control goes to next line. Okay, any other statement? No more statement. Now control goes to plus plus I. Now control goes to plus plus I. Now I value is increment by 1. Then again procedure is same. 2 less than 5 condition true. Again control goes to inside. J value again freshly initialized as 1. Again this loop will repeat 5 times. Again 5 stars will print. After that condition will become false. This condition. After that control goes to next statement. Statement is printf /n. Yes, control goes to next line. Next line. Now j value is increment by 1. Now j value is 3. 3 less than 5 condition true. Again control goes to inside. One more time internal for loop will repeat. 5 stars again will print. Okay. Again, how many times like that? Until the first for loop condition become false. Initial loop repeat అవుతుంది ఇలా 5 times. Internal loop ఎన్నిసార్లు repeat అయింది 5 times. External loop 5 times. That's all. Okay. Check your output. Okay. Compile the program again. Run the program. Okay. Check your output. Only stars. I think all of you clear. Right. Okay. Next example. See here. Next example. I want output like this. First star, only one star. Second line, 2 stars. Third line, 3 stars. Fourth line, 4 stars. Fifth line, 5 stars, and so on. ఇలా రావాలి. Okay. So based on that, you try to understand how many rows are there. How many rows? Means what is initially I value, what is finally I value. Final, you have to understand initial value and final value. Yes, see here. Here there are 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means initially I value always starts with what? 1. ఎంతవరకు ఎండ్ అవ్వచ్చు? I value ఎక్కడ ఎండ్ అవ్వాలి? 5 వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎండ్ అయిపోవాలి. 5. Okay. See here. If when I value is 1, 1 star will print. When I value, next control goes to next line, next iteration. When I value is 2, 2 stars will print. When I value is 3, 3 star will print. When I value is 4, 4 star will print. When I value is 5, 5 star will print. Based on I value, stars will print. Okay. So for rows, for first row, second row, third row, fourth row, like that, we will take one for loop. That is I value 1, I value 2, 3, 4, 5, like. For incrementing the rows, I will take one for loop. Then second one, how many stars we are going to print? When I value is 1, 1 star I am going to print. When I value 2, 2 stars I am going to print. For printing stars, I will take one more for loop. So how many for loops required here? 2 for loops. If you want to print some patterns, we require three for loops, four for loops also. So initially you understand, if you take 2 for loops, how to print. Then I will take more than 2 for loops. Just wait. Screen is not visible. See here. This is my pattern. If a screen is not visible, at least raise your hand. Not a problem. See. So here I will, this is my pattern. Again, I'm repeating now because of screen is not visible. See. this is expected output. This is expected output. Okay. So what are they? First row only 1 star, second row 2, then 3, 4, 5, like that. So based on that, you have to write a code based on your what is that pattern output. You have to write a code. Okay. So first of all, how many rows are there? 5 rows, means initially starts with 1 and ends with 5. That is first basic information. Then when I value is 1, here I value is 1, means first row 1 star is printed. When I value is 2, means control goes to next row, 2 stars will print. Then when I value is 3, 3 stars will print. 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars, 10 stars, like that. So first I value is 1 and ends with 5. That is clear. Next, I will take outer for loop for printing rows, number of rows. Then I will take one more for loop for printing stars. For printing stars. See, based on that, I will write a program. Very easy. See here, first only for loops రాస్తాను. అవన్నీ తీసేద్దాం. మెయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ అవన్నీ తర్వాత చూద్దాం. When I equal to 1, ఓకే, I ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలండి? 1 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలి. 1 2 3 4 5 ఎక్కడ ఎండ్ అవ్వాలి? 5 వరకు. Can I write I less than or equal to 5? Yes. Then plus I. This is first one. Okay. Next for loop. Next for loop for printing stars. For printing stars, see here how to write. First J value initially 1. Then condition is important. Then followed by every time J value also increment by 1 plus J. Okay. Then what we are going to print? Just stars. Printf. After that, internal for loop close. After that, again you write printf/n for next line. You know that. Then main for loop close. So based on this code, you know that initially I value 1. Yes, I value 1. 1 less than 5 condition true. Yes, 1 less than 5 condition true. Control goes to inside. 1 less than 5 condition true. Control goes to inside. Now J value is 1. Yes, J value 1. J value is 1. Yes, this is J value. Here I'm writing I value. Initially IJ values are 1 1. Yes, 1. Now if I told if I value 1, 1 star will print. If I value 2, 2 stars will print. Based on that condition, based on that rule, what will be the condition here? What will be the condition? Okay, so condition is very simple. That is, can I write see here J? Can I write J less than or equal to I? Less than or equal to I? See here, based on that condition, how to print? See here, first initially I told I value 1, 1 less than 5 condition true, J value 1. Now here J less than or equal to I. What is J value? 1. What is I value? 1. 1 less than or equal to 1. Yes, condition true. Now control goes to inside. Printf star means first star will print over. Okay. After that, control goes to plus J. Plus J. J value is increment by 1. Now J value will become 2. 2. 2 less than I. What is I value? I value still 1 only. 2 less than or equal to 1. Yes, condition false. False means immediately control goes to plus I. You know that. If internal for loop false, condition become false, automatically control goes to not here, sorry, printf/n first. slash n keltadi. After that, no more statement. Then control goes to plus plus I. Now I value is increment by 1. I value is 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. Yes, again condition true. Again control goes to inside. Again j value is initialized as again 1. Again 1. 1 less than or equal to 2. Yes. 1 less than or equal to 2. Yes, condition true. Control goes to inside. Printf star. Second row, first star will print. Again plus plus j. J value is increment by 1. That is 2. 2 less than or equal to 2. Yes, condition true. Again control goes to inside printf star. Second row, second star will print. Okay. Then plus plus j. J value is increment by 1. J value now will become 3. 3 less than or equal to 2. Condition become false. False means control goes to outside this for loop. This is outside this for loop. Outside is there. That is printf slash n. Then control goes to next line. After that, control goes to plus plus I again. Now I value is increment by 1. I value will become 3. 3 less than or equal to 5 condition again true. Again control goes to inside. J value will again assigned as again 1 freshly. Again a loop will repeat until this condition false. Means I value how much? I value 3. Yes, 3 times the loop repeat avutundi. 3 stars print out. 3 stars. Okay. Next I value 4 times. 4 star. I value 5 stars. Like that. So here this condition is very important. J less than or equal to I. That is very important. Right. See this. See the output for this program. Just I will modify this program, existing program. Okay, see here. Can I write I here? See. Just compile, save the program, compile the program, then run the program. Just check your output. First one star, next 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Ikkada program రాయంగానే output వస్తుంది. That is not important. Execution procedure is very important. How to execute, how to print the pattern, which logic we will use, that is very important. I think all of you clear, right? Then same program. See here. Same program, same output. Just wait. I will modify this. Yes, this is your program. I'm expecting same output, but this, what is this operator name? See here. So here I will use a condition that is j less than or equal to I. Right. Right. See here. So here I'm first for loop I use plus plus I, that is increment operator. This is also increment operator. Okay. By using decrement operator, how to write a program? By using decrement operator. I want output same 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Use decrement operator instead of plus plus I, use minus minus I. Then what will be the logic? Okay. So just you starts with I values and j values are very simple, that is 5. Okay, everything is same, but the difference is only use decrement operator, that's all. See here, I will take I value as 5, and instead of less than symbol I will use greater than or equal to. Okay, greater than or equal to what, which value here, just to see, I will write minus I minus j. Okay, is this correct? J value also modify 5. Okay, just check. Only one, sir. What is the condition? Here, I less than 5. So I equal to 5 and I less than or equal to, what is the condition here? Here and here conditions are very important. Here. So based on this one you should tell. See here, use minus operator. I will give the chance to students. Then you tell me. See here, minus I. See here, minus I. Yes, conditions are very important. Here I will write minus I. Now tell me what are the conditions I will use. I think it is visible. Yes. Tell me what are the conditions. Here 5. Here also 5. Now tell me what are the conditions. Condition 1 minute lo nenu pedtanu, but మీరు ఎంతవరకు నేర్చుకున్నారు అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఇంపార్టెంట్. Anyone tell me what are the conditions we will use? Puneet sir, you give the chance for students.
Okay, sir. Abhiram is going to answer, sir.
Abhiram, tell me. Abhiram, tell me.
Okay, sir. We'll give the chance to Bharati. I think Abhiram is having some technical issues.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Tell me what is your answer?
Good afternoon, sir. In first one, I greater than or equal to 1.
I greater than or equal to
1.
Okay.
And in second one, j greater than or equal to I.
J greater than or equal to
I.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next.
Gayatri is going to answer, sir.
Hello, sir.
Now tell me, Gayatri, tell me.
Sir, in first condition for I greater than equal to 1.
Okay.
In second for condition j greater than equal to I. And in first condition you written double I, sir. I negative minus 1 I.
Yes, minus I minus j. I think 2 answers are correct. Okay. We will see one more answer. Next.
Arun is there, sir. We'll give chance to Arun.
Sir,
Tell me, Arun, tell me.
in first one, I greater than or equal to 1.
Right.
In second one, j less than or equal to I.
Okay, right. Okay, I think that is correct. Once again, I will verify your answers. I think అందరూ ఫాలో అవుతున్నారు మననే. చూద్దాం. Okay, execute the program. Alt F9. then control F9. Check your output. I less than or equal to 1. Because of I value initially 5, condition true, then control goes to inside. So this is your output. Okay. So next one more program. Previous program is we are using two increment operators here, plus plus I and plus plus j. Okay. Second model is we are used here minus minus I and minus minus j. Okay, that is also good. Now third one, use one increment operator, one decrement operator. Initial గా మనం ఏం చేసాం, రెండు ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్లు యూజ్ చేసి ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేసాం, రెండు డిక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్లు యూజ్ చేసి ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసాం. నౌ థర్డ్ వన్, use one increment operator here, plus plus I, then use minus minus j. Then based on that, how to write a program, how to print the same output. That is your assignment. Then one more, use outer for loop minus minus, internal for loop plus plus. Opposite, change చేయండి, ఇంటర్చేంజ్ చేయండి. ఇందాక ఏం చేసాం, ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఐ రాసాం, ఇక్కడ మైనస్ మైనస్ జే రాసాం. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్, హియర్ మైనస్ మైనస్ ఐ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ జే. సో ఈ టూ ఆపరేటర్స్ డిఫరెంట్ గా యూజ్ చేసి ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీరు రాయండి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్, నెక్స్ట్ కోడ్, సి హియర్, ఐ వాంట్ అవుట్పుట్ లైక్ దిస్. Five 4. First I will start 4 4, then 3 3 3, then 2 2 2 2, then 1 1 1 1 1 1. I think how many ones came? 6. So first only 5, next 4 4 2 times, థర్డ్ రోలో 3 times వచ్చింది, ఫోర్త్ రోలో సెకండ్ 2 4 times వచ్చింది, నెక్స్ట్ ఫిఫ్త్ రో 1 5 times. This is your output. Based on that output, how to write a program. Next, one more pattern I will give. One more pattern, 5 4. See here, 5 5 4. Next 5 4 3. Okay, next 5 4 3 2. Next 5 4 3 2 1, like this. Okay, how to write, how to print these type of values. Here very simple. See this program, previous program. See the previous program. Okay, based on this program we can write. చూడండి ఇక్కడ, what is I value? I value 5. I value 5. This condition true. 5 less than, greater than or equal to 1, condition true. Control goes to inside. What is J value? J value 5. J less than, J greater than or equal to I. Yes, condition true. Condition true. Now control goes to inside. If I print I value, what will be the I value inside? If I print I value here, suppose I will print I value. How to print I value? Percentage D, comma I. Yes, what is I value? 5. 5 will print over. Next control goes to here, minus minus J. Now what is J value? What is J value? J value is 4. Okay. Next control goes to this condition, 4 greater than or equal to I. What is I value? I value 5 only, na? So condition true or false? False. False means control goes to next line. After next line, control goes to plus plus I. Yes, plus plus I. Minus minus I. What is I value now? I value will become 4. 4 less, greater than or equal to 1. 4 greater than or equal to 1. Yes, condition true. Again, control goes to inside. J value is 5. J value is 5. Then again, loop will repeat 2 times. 2 times means what is I value? I value 4. 4, a value 4 2 times will print. A value 4 2 times will print. Okay. Next control goes to plus minus minus j. Condition false. Next minus minus I. I value will become, that is 3. Okay. Again this condition true. Again control goes to inside. So here this loop will repeat again 3 times. 3 times means a value 3 will print 3 times. Okay. See the output. 5 4 4 3 3. So see line by line execution procedure. Yes, execution started. Control goes to inside. I value 5. Condition true. Immediately control goes to inside. J value 5. Condition true. Because of J value 5, I value 5. 5 greater than or equal to 5. Condition true. True means control goes to inside. Inside means which value will print? I value will print. Just check it. Just check it. 5. Yes, over. After that control goes to slash n. Because of that condition false. J less than or equal to I, condition false. J value how much? 4. I value, what is I value? 5. That condition false. So control goes to outside for loop. Outside what is there? Printf slash n. Slash n means control goes to next line. After that control goes back to for loop. Yes, see, for loop that condition is true. Again control goes to inside. J value as 5. I value how much? 4 only. Okay. Next control goes to inside. Next control goes to, see here what is the output. Yes, 4 is printed because of internal for loop is executed first time. Then again press F7 button. Then check your output. 4 4 4 4. Okay. So like this the program will execute. Then again control goes to for loop. 3 times will repeat. So 3 3 3. Next control goes to again for loop. 4 times will repeat. After that control goes to, see here, not executed. See, okay, like that. Clear? So if you print I value, the output is like 5 4 4 3 3 3 2 2 2 and 1 1 1, like that. Next, second program, second pattern. You see this pattern. That is 5 5 4 5 4 3 5 4 3 2 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, very simple. If you print a J value, you can get that output. Because of initially what is J value? 5. Okay, that condition is true because of Ij both are equal. Ij both are equal. That condition is true. Condition is true means control goes to inside. So automatically J value will print. What is J value? 5. Okay. Next control goes to minus minus j. That condition become false. After that control goes to next line. After that control goes to minus minus j 4. This condition is true. This condition is true means again control goes to inside. Yes. Now this loop repeat 2 times. 2 times. Okay. Now initially 5. After that minus minus j. So 5 4 will print. Okay. See the output. See 5 5 4 5 4 3 5 4 3 2 5 4 3 2 1. Okay. Right. This is my session today. If you have any doubts, please ask me.